last year. And the Chicago Animal Care and Control has reported that if their surrenders continue at the pace they're at in 2025, they will see 3 times the surrenders in 2025 versus 2024. And
this is a report from a YouTuber, Kyle. Excuse me for my shoulder out. Anyway, everything has gone up. What I'm going to do, I save my receipts because being a budget person, knowing what I spend is always important. It's how I maintain my elaborate lifestyle. The jet is warming up. Yes, my team will be here. Well, my team is there. Anyway, real life now. Yeah, we're screwed, people. We are screwed so badly, and everything is now starting to. Those dominoes have already fallen, but now the dominoes have now stacked up, and the stacks of domino, the increase in the stack is the increase in every consumer-based good. You know, so I am going to show my receipts from pre-election till post-election till now. So the information that you are speaking upon is very untrue. Everything that you're saying about prices being affordable, etc., it's an out and out lie. You know, um, you're the only one who's benefiting. You and all of your billionaire buddies over there. You know, so yeah, we have a lot to do. So I made a video before. I was out and there were about 6 people out in the store. There were about 6 people out. So yay, yay, and I was one of the 6. And as I was leaving, there were 2 people that were pulling in, and then there were also people that were exiting. So yeah, uh, the numbers are going to show. The numbers will show. So, yep, everybody, you know, I would suggest to start buying dry goods, buy dry beans. You buy dry beans, you get more for your money. Um, keep a water, if you can, I would suggest for people to get a 5-gallon water bottle and fill it up, even if you don't have the machine, because if it comes to it, if anything, you can always buy a pump and pump it out with the water. You get a bottle with the adapter for the threads, so you could put a pump on it. Because, I mean, look, power's going out, power outages just mysteriously. These things are nothing is in a vacuum, people. Nothing is in a vacuum. So for AI to be so advanced and to have these outages, like something was going on when I was up in Poughkeepsie earlier, because the raw sewage was oh, it was rancid. You could smell that once you got onto 113, heading going west. As soon as I got on 113, it was like, wow, like that spoiled egg smell. Sulfur smells like sulfur, or when somebody has a somebody had an episode in the bathroom that wasn't good, and it happens to all of us. We're all human. But yeah, who knows? Could have been a power outage. I mean, all this stuff is happening now, and I'm going to say this too: all these government websites, the people who own them, well, they're on the right. All these companies, so they have all of our information. They know everything that we're doing. Now that Elon came in, and as per whose ever directive, it might have been according to maybe one of his people on Grok, because he has all those Grok figures now, those anime creatures, features, whatever, anime art, anime looking like anatomy of a female or of a male or of a child. It's a weird world, man. But yeah, so yeah, maybe Elon, maybe you can restore those people's employment, give them a job with your company, because you are the dominant one. But yeah, we're screwed. We are so screwed. So yeah, how is it that, okay, you know what the plan is? What they did, what he did in Washington by having the military there and the National Guard, and to arrest people that are unhoused. Now, let's see. How did they become unhoused? Mental health, substance abuse, veterans, loss of income, termination, companies are closing, So, what are you going to do? Are you going to then proceed to take the individuals that are unhoused and then put them into some type of a concentration center and then get headcount money per person like you do with inmates? Because that's the goal. This is what they want to do. Okay? And with all these corporations, these investors that have purchased single family homes all over the country, while these mutts have had their eyes closed, they're signing documents with their eyes closed. Hey, you want a couple of billion? You want a couple of billion? Don't worry about it. We got endless money, but don't worry, because we have to kill people in other countries. Excuse me. We have to unalive. We have to unalive people. Yeah. Oh, thank you. No, I'm not. No, none at all. No filter. I don't use filters. Thanks for the compliment. Yeah, that's okay. Goodbye. Anyway, yeah. So for everyone, these centers that he's planning on building, what do you think he wants these for? What do you think he's hiring all these ICE agents for? Round up all the brown people, round up all the black people, round up a few white people, so you have you have people like me and other people that'll say, oh well, yeah, oh but there are white people. Oh, no, I won't be the one to say there are white people. Other people say, but they've arrested. ICE has detained some Europeans. Yes, the Caucasus Mountain Europeans, yeah. So it's such a scam. It is such a scam. These people don't even show who the hell they are. A lot of them, they're just recruits that it's like they go to they go to a clan meeting and they have recruits, or they go to these hunt and fish clubs, they have recruits. You think we're freaking stupid, right? You think people that have been watching and observing this rancid ass government that we have, you think we're stupid? You better think again. This is salsa, and this is a drink that is made, I believe it's from Pakistan. Hold on, I gotta get it. I'll show the bottle. Hold on. I like the bottle. I bought this. This is called, yeah, it needs to be diluted because it's 22 grams of sugar. Oh my God. Me and sugar, it's like, I'm like that naturally. No, I used to have a lot of energy. Now I'm like, what? What? I can't eat. What? Anyway, let's get back to this now. This is called Rua Avza. Avsa. I'm probably not Avza. Avsa. This is so good. Yeah. It's extremely sweet. So I just put, well, this is, I actually put that much in not knowing. Well, no, I actually knew because I read how much sugar it was on, but well, my my hand poured a little extra, but this is so delicious. But you have to dilute it. I mean, I would definitely not recommend. Or you can have that with food. Oh my God, make desserts with it. But anyway, getting back. Yeah. So what these centers these detention facilities that he's building, they're to put all the people that are unhoused. You know, they're to put all the people that are unhoused. That's what he wants to do, and they're going to all make money. Okay, the prison stocks. There's so many. there's different prison stocks, and these companies that are they're providing food to Alligator Alcatraz. That's where DeSantis is. He has his boots there. He wears his go-go boot. No, yeah, DeSantis. Well, you know what they say, when you're so anti anything, you subconsciously are that thing. But remember, don't say gay. Don't say gay, anybody. If once you cross into Florida, if you say gay, you're gonna be in trouble. But anyway, that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. They're all part of it. There's stocks that these people have access to that are part of it. There's so many things that are all part of this. So if we all stop buying and spending, only buy exactly what you need, precisely what you need, put yourself on a regimen, put yourself on K rations like what they do in the military. Pretend you're in the military. You get one scoop of potato, you get one scoop of a protein, and then you get a vegetable. And then you get your hydration. See, because we have lived, Americans, because of the delusion of this country and the greed and the continual need to grab and buy, people just, there's no life to live if you're buying things that are way out of your price range, and you have to just, you're working just to pay off your debt. But this is how advertising works. This is how society works. If you make something and people are going to spend money to buy it, and it's like something that maybe costs you next to nothing, and you can make bank on it, well, you're going to make bank on it. But a lot of people, they just continue, they buy. Wants and needs. Like I said, I wanted to be 5'9" and have, dirty blonde hair like my older brother, and have hazel eyes, but that didn't happen. But anyway, everybody have a great day. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay well, do the right thing by people, and, just watch all your money. Don't go out. Don't go spending. Nope. Don't go spending. And I said it before, I'll say it again. If you are somebody who is, unhoused, if you have a place where you can cook food and like put it into a cooler so you have, actual food instead of, processed food, I recommend doing that. Anyway, everybody stick together, help people, and don't spend money. If you have extra, if you can buy something extra to help somebody who doesn't have anything, humanity goes a very long way. It really, really does. Till next time. Bye. Oh, my lab work, baby. Oh, God. Doctors. This is what happens. You get older. The body just, the body deteriorates. And you have to prevent it. And how you prevent it is by living as healthy as you can, not doing things that are unhealthy for your body, for your mind, for your spirit, for your soul, And if you're in that situation, try to, come up, you'll figure out a way. Whatever's really dark, always, the light always comes out. It really does. You don't even realize it, but it does. And then you're like, got through that shit. Well, that's me anyway. Yeah. Later. Have a good one, everybody. Stay safe and stay well. Got through that.